Madam Clerk, please call the next public speaker.
Kristen Seldon.
Good evening. Please identify yourself and proceed.
Good evening. My name is Kristen Celadon. I just have this to say. Because I may not speak English and my skin is a darker hue, who are you to think because of this I am less than you? And I do not have a piece of paper to show my worth of having the privilege to a U.S.-born birth. We are flesh and bones, we break and bleed, we laugh and cry, we want and need. All of us are here today through migration. Our ancestors were all immigrants, and at once came to this land for colonization. Must we regress back to the days of the Holocaust and slavery, where we were torn from our families and expedited? This is nonsense of a posed good man's ill attempt to conquest the many whom he resents. We don't run this country, but we make this country run. All I wish is for an acceptance of all as one. I didn't cross the border crossed me. Regardless of language and ethnicity, we must unite and fight in unity. And was it that long ago that we forgot about the Treaty de Guadalupe Hidalgo? A day without diversity.
Ma'am, I have to ask you to quickly bring your statement to a close so that others may speak.
Yes, sir. A day without diversity would be the last day we see. You win some, you lose some. If this proposal wins, we all lose. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Madam Clerk, please call the next public speaker.
Jared Thomas. Jared Thomas. Okay.
Good evening. Please identify yourself and proceed and make your statement quickly.
Good evening. My name is Jared Thomas. A lot of people have commented on the practicality of Mr. Couch's proposals, and it raises the question of what is this meant to achieve? What will it actually achieve in the community? In the context of a nationwide attack on immigrants, a campaign of repression being carried out against immigrants and coming down on other groups, much as we can see in the response to the case of the Gina 6 in Louisiana. This has an effect on the way people perceive things, the way people relate to other people, the way people see immigrants, and it actually does legitimize this attack. It legitimizes the raids, and it legitimizes vigilante violence. So I call on you all to oppose this resolution, all three resolutions, and to stand firmly against these ideas. These ideas themselves must be completely repudiated in order for there to be justice. So thank you.
Madam Clerk, please call the next public speaker.
Sarah Richter.
Good evening. Please identify yourself and proceed.
Hi, my name is Sarah Richter. I think it would be beneficial for our city to stand behind this. Uniting the nation, English as our language, would be beneficial. We waste money on printing different languages, and it goes back. You have all the signs in English. With everyone speaking it, there's no debate on whether it was understood or not. And I feel that the immigration, we need to go with it. Everyone is stating that we have our own problems that we need to worry about, not so much immigration. But I don't understand how we're supposed to worry about that when we have so many, when we're putting out so much to help the immigrants coming in. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Please call the next public speaker.
Camila Chavez.
Folks, we're using up valuable time by people not standing in the line to be heard.
Risto Rubio, Pete Parra, Grace Huerta.
I'd like to defer my time to Pete Parra.
Good evening. Please identify yourself.
Thank you very much, Honorable Mayor and Honorable Council. I'm Pete Parra, resident of Bakersfield for many, many, many years. And I know tonight is not a very pleasant one for all of us. But for many years, I have worked with many of you to make Bakersfield a better place for all of us. And unfortunately, every once in a while, there are these incidents that crop up that require us to really talk about the message it sends. And, I talked about this last time. I remember as a youngster of 8 years old being escorted out of a community because of my family's skin color was a little different than that community. I remember at the Bakersfield City School District when many of us in the Latino community wanted to honor a Latino leader in naming in school, and recall the controversy and the number of people that came out to speak against doing such that. I remember just a few years ago, after every year in my tenure with the Kern County Board of Supervisors, I provided a Christmas tree to the community. And I remember every year having a different theme. After 9/11, a big celebration and concern of our patriotism and us being together. German soldiers, toy soldiers, a Western theme. But yet, when there was a Hispanic theme, it was almost as I had done something un-American. I believe all of us working together need to demonstrate that we are a community. We do not want that message sent throughout this great state of California and the United States that something must be wrong in Bakersfield. And I know that there isn't, because I know all of you are honorable people. All of you understand what it takes to make this community better. And I and you and many of us here have done that for many years. Please, please, Mr. Couch, withdraw your resolutions. Do not have a conflict or a divisiveness within your city council. You must be united as we move forward to make Bakersfield a greater place. Today we have the churches talk about harmony and bringing this community together. We are doing those things within our community to make sure that within churches we talk about harmony and a better life for all of us, especially our youth.
Mr. Farrar, I have to ask you to bring your...
So I ask you again, Mr. Couch, to please, and I know you are an honorable man. Your family, I've known them for many, many years, and I know there's no hatred in your belief.
Remember, my dad walked precincts for you.
Yes, you did, and your family, Peggy, and your dad. And I asked you, please, don't put the rest of the council members under a microscope or a telescope. Please withdraw your resolutions. Thank you.
The 15-minute comment period has expired. I'm sorry, but I think we've attempted to make it possible for everyone to speak, but we must move forward with the agenda. I apologize for those of you that have not been able to speak, but now we must move forward on the agenda. Madam Clerk, please call the next item.
Mayor.